I'm glad Gangster Lifestyle put that up, cause last night, fellas, I had to help little cousin. Y'all know I'm bringing some youngins down to Sasua and DR traveling stuff, and my cousin 30 years old. I said, man, what's going on? Little slim chick with a Georgia State jersey on that came over to the house and came up to the door and all of that. And I told him, I said, hey, this how you got to play this off top, because he young. I said, look, if you would have popped up over her house and mad because she ain't answer the phone and put you on call block and whatever, you been cunning, y'all been physical and all that. I said she would have used that. And the next day you go to work and folks show up at your job talking about you got a restraining order and you came over to girl house unwanted and she showed on the ring footage camera you just coming knocking on the door, just not nothing violent, just knocking on the door. I said, now she just did that to you. I said, now she's a little skinny son, just came out of Georgia State, 25, 2 years in corporate or whatever. She got her little Honda Accord and she thinks she the shit. I said, check this out, young cuz. Hey, this is how you got to play it with a chick like that. She ain't big enough to knock you out. She ain't physically strong enough to try you as no man. But this is her way of disrespecting you in the same way of trying you. She coming over, popping up at your house, trying to pop up and being causing drama and all that unwanted because you done put on call block. I said, now, imagine if it was a dude, she was a swamp on you, but she don't have the strength. So that's her line of action. So you got to treat it as just like as another grown man disrespected you. So I said, you got to put her, keep on call block, play the game, get the video footage from your Ring camera, and go ahead and the next time you contact her through her email and say, hey, I contacted the Atlanta police. You unwarrantedly came to my house. I notified them, gave them this Ring footage. Here's something from them. Don't come back to my house again. I put you on paper to not come back to my house. And a lot of young guys, 25 to 30, they thinking, oh, she got some good head, got some good loving, good poom poom. You know what? I take her acting foolish, and she popped up on my house. I just won't let her in. But then in a couple weeks, he'll start back texting her. And then she felt like she crossed the line like that. I said, next thing is she gonna get inside your house, nut up, and then grab something, try to steal something, and then want you to call the police, want you to call family, so she can say, oh, you hit her, you did this, and it's your word against her word, but all the drama at your residence. So, and boom. And so actually, when you posted this earlier today, if you notice, I'm the first person that was in the comments, and I probably the first person gave it a thumbs up, and I forwarded it to my younger cuz, and I needed him to see this. You're in love. They're in business, and and while you land inside of them making love to them, she whispering in your ear, oh, I love you, I want to do this, and I'm loyal and all that. That's to trick the young man to trust her. And then at any moment she pulled a grenade, called the police, try to blackmail you, buy her this, help her with her rent, she can't pay this, and then she want to nut up and whatnot. And so I told him, I said, the deep manipulation is they wait till they give you the pom pom. They give it to you and give you good love and then love bomb you and suck you off any way you want it in the car, on the way to work, coming home. They don't give you no no's. It's yes to everything. You say, I want a threesome. Yes to everything. And then when they get close enough up on you to understand how you work, how you make your money, your finances, your life, things that are important to you, and then they try to attack those things. And so I literally had to say something to cuz, have a talk with him. I said, you don't got to explain to me all the nuances of it. He was trying to explain to me why she got mad. I said, no, none of that. It don't matter why she got mad. When the United States is 50-50 today. And she can't pop up over at your house, and you ain't being less of a man if you pull that trigger first and notify the police and say, hey, my ex-girlfriend just came over here on some mad stuff. I put on call block. I got to put on them papers. And I told her, I said, now what she going to do is, she's gonna try to engage back with you, give you the best head of your life, you the best love, the best sex of your life, and then she's gonna try to change it up and do something. And when you don't want her to do it, she's gonna hit 911 and be at your house and it's gonna be your word against her word. So I said, now you can't even get back around her. You can't get back around her. So your title is a warning to men because it's accurate. Women ain't no loyalty, ain't no love. Literally, if war could happen today, China come over here, we'll have a whole lot of Asian mixed babies, just like over in Africa. Whoever coming in ruling that day and got the power and the ruling class, that's who they bowing to. Everybody else, you disposable because they know that's what's going on. So yes, they're in business, and the young men are being caught up by the lies they teach us in Disney and the movies and this TV and the own women in our families, because they looking for a sucker and basically they looking for a human dildo and then somebody gonna go out and work and die for them forever while they living. That's what these women are looking for, and they do it with the
Yeah.
sons. Either the son's gonna be the one that's gonna go and work and help on the bills, while they got another man that he the human dildo. He come in at night, where the son at work going to school. It's the same thing. Or they try to get married, have the kids with a stable man, a man like Big Gans, a man like Raw Lewis, somebody that's stable, got a career going towards retirement, looking to live a good, nice life, a vacation, live an upper middle class life. They go have the babies with them, and because of the laws in the United States, soon they had a baby, divorce you, or get the child support, and then they go on with the look for a guy that just can be a deal door, where he can just come over. He ain't gonna hold her accountable for nothing because he just coming over to hit. All she want him to do is come over to hit for the quick sex and then go. And then she got the man she had her kids with on child support. So that is the game that we playing. They are playing business, and then they faking us out and faking our sons and nephews and the young men coming up, the next generation, and make them think that it's some type of Cinderella love type stuff. And no woman got no love for no man. It's all business. They got love for the business.
Your
And I'm a land plan there.
Your nephew's in Atlanta?